Hello and welcome to Cargo Shots from the Stat Trade Times. Powered by Group Concorde. Here's our pick of the best news shots that made the headlines this week.
Let's look at the week's top stories. Qatar Airways Cargo, along with its ground handling partner Qatar Aviation Services, recently received the IATA CEIV Fresh certification. With this, Qatar Cargo and QAS have got the complete suite of certifications: CEIV lithium batteries, CEIV live animals, CEIV pharma and United for Wildlife program. The cargo carrier transported more than 285,000 tons of perishables last year. Avia Solutions Group, the world's largest ACMI provider by fleet size, reported a 28% increase in revenue at 404 million euros for the first quarter of 2023 compared to the same period last year, while EBITDA declined to 23 million euros from 42 million euros in quarter 1 2022. Net loss increased to 33 million euros compared to 13 million euros. The group's fleet increased by 43 aircraft to 180, 140 passengers and 40 cargo aircraft. The main markets Avia generated revenue in the first quarter were Western Europe, Asia and North America. Avia Solutions Group had acquired Chapman Freeborn in 2019. Cargolux became the first airline to uplift sustainable aviation fuel or SAF at Luxembourg's Findel airport. Using this SAF, Cargolux will operate a carbon-neutral flight from Luxembourg to Zhengzhou, its biggest hub in mainland China. The SAF is from sustainably sourced 100% renewable waste and residue raw materials in compliance with the EU Renewable Energy Directive. DHL Global Forwarding and IAG Cargo announced a partnership where DHL will purchase 11.5 million litres of SAF in 2023. The SAF produced from used cooking oil and food waste has at least 80% lower life cycle emissions than conventional jet fuel. David Shepherd, Chief Executive Officer, IAG Cargo says, and I quote, "IAG was the first European airline group to make the commitment that 10% of flights will be fueled by SAF by 2030. And this partnership is another step towards that goal." End quote. Atlas Air has promoted Richard Broekman as Executive Vice President, Chief Commercial Officer and Head of Sustainability. Broekman will be responsible for the development and execution of Atlas Air's global commercial and decarbonization strategies. Broekman succeeds Michael T. Steen, who assumes the role of President and Chief Executive Officer of Atlas Air. Atlas Air was taken private earlier this year by an investor group led by funds managed by Apollo, Lehman and Hill City Capital. IAG Cargo, the cargo division of International Airlines Group, has appointed Jordan Kohlbeck as head of pharmaceuticals. Kohlbeck will manage IAG Cargo's Constant Climate product, a state-of-the-art cold chain solution that caters specifically to the transportation of pharmaceuticals such as vaccines, biotech products, diagnostic samples, or any other temperature-sensitive pharmaceutical material. IAG Cargo opened its new cargo handling facility, New Premier, which features a cutting-edge constant climate quality center with 27 dedicated cool cells for pharmaceuticals. And it's a wrap for this week's episode. You can read more on all of these stories at stattimes.com. Make sure to check back next Friday for the news that you need to know to end the week. Wishing you a great weekend ahead and do take good care.
For the latest news on air freight, visit our website. Follow us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Give our YouTube channel a visit and subscribe to access our past webinars and virtual conferences and access exclusive one-on-one interviews with global logistics leaders. Thank you for tuning in to Cargo Shots by the Start Times, powered by Group Concorde. See you next week with a fresh roundup of cargo news makers.